Well, good evening and welcome to Speed Gaming 2. This is the Zelda 1 Randomizer weekly race, and that's a heck of a restream window. All right, well, we're going to fix that one at some point. Anyway, Jess, do you want to tell us why we're here?
We are here because this is the month-long kickoff to our upcoming Rookie Rumble 2 Heart Shuffle 2. We had our amazing Rookie Rumble tournament last late summer fall, and we brought it back for another round. And so far, we've had 41 people sign up for this tournament. So we're looking to have some fun tonight.
You want to make a quick look at what the flags are as we get things set up for this race?
Yep, we are going to have the same flag set throughout the entire tournament. It's going to be a first quest overworld, which is nice. You don't have to remember any of those nasty second quest spots. We have Shapes Dungeons, which are always fun. We have our book is an atlas, so if you do find that book, you'll be able to have all of your maps. Our white sword item is guaranteed as the white sword to assist in our offense. Let's see, what else do we have? We have non-shuffled enemy groups. So all of our overworld enemies will retain on the overworld, and all of our dungeon enemies will stay in their dungeons in their normal groups. So you will not have Wizrobes and Dark Nuts together in one dungeon.
As we are underway, we are fixing things here in regards to our side, but
whoa, that's
there
a very early sword cave. How nice is that?
Well, that's going to be really nice for our Rookie Rumble participants right next to start. So the Rookie Rumble 2 is a sequel to the first Rookie Rumble that we did last year, where we're inviting our new bloods here to Zelda 1 Randomizer, give them a chance to get their feet wet with Zelda 1 Randomizer and partake in a tournament without having to worry about the veterans, getting themselves used to combat, I guess is what I more want to say it as.
Yep, it's a lot of fun when you are comparing yourself against other rookies. It's sometimes hard when doing the pickup races and you have a lot of veterans just smashing you. So it's fun to be able to be with people of similar skill sets and you can all learn together.
Mm-hmm. And so as we wind up going through all of this, we're going to be figuring out pretty much what these runners are going to do as far as combat's concerned, as far as their overworld exploration is concerned. All right, so I think there's a couple of things that we want to establish with this broadcast, if you will. And first thing that we really want to do is give people an indication of what this Rookie Rumble is all about. How do you join? What is the eligibility for getting yourself into this thing? We'll go through that stuff in just a few moments. The other thing we really want to do is try to give some insight, both Jess and I, for some of the newer runners who might be watching this restream back. And, what can they do to improve from what they're already doing? So what you're looking at the runners doing at this point, we've got ourselves the wood sword. You see, Imai still currently has the candle. That's one of your priorities when you get in the overworld, is getting the rupees and purchasing a candle. Why is that?
Because there are a lot of burn spots in this overworld, even with a first quest overworld. And it's easier to have that candle early so you don't have to retrace your steps and go back over places that you might have missed without having a candle early.
So an issue some runners wind up getting into is having to backtrack and retracing their steps, returning back to some of the locations that they've already had gone through beforehand because they didn't have an item to do such a thing. Now, sometimes it's unavoidable, but what you really want to do is we find a wand in level 3.
That's a nice early item.
What you really want to do is try to set yourself up so that you are returning back to squares at a minimum, especially the ones that seem to be further away. So if you don't have bombs, it's probably not a good time to visit the coast. If you don't
True.
have a candle, it's probably not the best time to travel through the forest.
We do have a hint, by the way, for where our white sword is. It's somewhere in the desert.
So what exactly is the desert?
The desert is the desert area, as well as the burn bush left of the desert, the desert cave, which is where our wood sword was.
And also includes the push block, the power bracelet spot that is south of the ferry.
Is that one desert or is that lake? Is that desert?
That one is a desert.
Nice.
So we
Right,
find a heart container here in 2.
We do see a Triforce in 3. We've already had our floor item. We're still looking for a staircase item here.
And
Look
this
at
level
that
3
shape.
map is just absolutely wonderful. How about a nice segmented 3 by 1 room?
It looks like some sort of snake rearing up and spitting out venom.
Well, Chaos is going to go ahead and grab that Triforce because he's seen enough venom out of this level.
Nice. All right, we're going to have 2 runners in 2 now. So the question is, what is our Armos item going to be?
And there's only 5 screens on the map where the Armos item can be. So that's another thing that you really want to prioritize, your 3 free items. Now, what you're seeing Special K looks like what Special K is wanting to do is a Kananaki. Now, this one's a little dangerous given the traps, but I think Special K is now going to opt out of it.
And we do have the fun vanilla 2Q6 room there that won't drop anything in this level.
And also, because we have no ladder and a shutter door, it's pretty much a up and a go back to start. And I'll give Special K some credit there. That is a room that you don't want to do at that stage. Now, this room here, depending on what HP the Red Dark Nuts roll, they can be an alright room to clear.
They will actually be vanilla HP for this flag set. Nothing plus or minus, which is quite nice.
Okay, so they're 4 HP. The bigger part about them is that they are your bomb droppers. The bad thing about them, they do wind up doing 1 heart damage if you get hit. So one of the things that you're trying to see Special K do, it's easier said than done, is try to stay off the half tiles, because if you stay in the half tiles, when it comes to Dark Nuts, they can turn into you. And that makes your day worse.
Oh, by the way, Rick, we do have an Armos item. It's a heart. Not that surprising with Heart Shuffle being on.
And which Armos was it?
It was the East Forest Armos, where Chaos was just at.
So one of the other things that you're going to want to try to do is to take track of where your bomb shops are. So you see us finding a bomb shop here at this level 2 location. You're definitely marking that down on your tracker.
Yep. I think that's one of the most important things is you want to have something of every type of shop at least marked. I mean, you might say, I'm never going to buy a potion, but you might need to buy a potion and you want to have that marked down.
I want to point back to what just happened to Special K down there on the bottom left. That's exactly the reason why you don't want to be on the half tiles for Dark Knight combat. Because when that one turned into Link, you did 2 hearts damage and you didn't have much of a recourse for it.
All right, we found level 4 somewhere. I didn't quite see where. So far we've seen 2, 3, and 4, it looks like, which is nice to find your smaller dungeons early, depending on enemy set.
Yeah, right now it does not look like we've got ourselves a great for exploring dungeons enemy set.
Yep, definitely the one that has Gurias in it is quite nice for exploration.
Yeah, the Gurias is the easiest of the 3 enemy sets that we deal with here. The enemy set that's the worst, of course, would be the Wizrobes. We hope not to see them. This is like your intermediate.
Although bunnies and wood sword is never a good time.
Well, what makes this enemy set harder is how much damage they do.
Yeah,
Obviously, Wizrobes, they come with a caveat, as Eat My Steel shows why bunnies can be dangerous. The caveat with regards to the Wizrobe enemy set is that they do 2 hearts damage for the most part, and they shoot projectiles at you.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Death all over the place right now. It's hard when you have only a few hearts and not a lot of offense and absolutely no defense. Oh, but we get a clock for steel, which is wonderful.
Which is also your Triforce room in 2.
Whoo, what a room. Now, the nice thing is for our runners that have gone into 3, which at this point really is chaos, that wand helps with your offense and will deal +2. So these orange dark nuts are go down to 2 swings of that wand, which really helps.
And we're going to also get some information. Getting information on where things are is very important. Like, for instance, now Eat My Steel knows the book is your ladder item.
Yep. I mean, if you find your ladder, you want maps. I realize that you also get fire at the end of your wand, but it is honestly worth it for getting your maps for shapes.
Small price to pay for knowing where exactly you need to bomb. It's always a bad feeling when you try to bomb something and it's a location that isn't there on the map.
That's true.
All right, so we have located level 9 down here. It was at the... What is by a river is what the hint's going to say, which is the cave north of 1. And we also find level 8 at the level 1 location.
Ooh, okay. So we're finding quite a few dungeons now. Of course, we want to find level 1. That has 3 items that could be of great use. And unfortunately tonight, it sounds like, Rick, our white sword might be power bracelet blocked.
Which is a possibility. Even though we have guaranteed that the white sword is going to be the white sword item, it's not a guarantee that you're going to have free access to it. Because what can happen, and has happened in this case, it looks like, is that your white sword has decided that it's going to be item blocked. And what is the way that you get those items?
Digging dungeons! Always fun.
Correct.
Cheap
So we do know that the blue ring is 237 rupees. It is 13 rupees off its vanilla price of 250. Prices can be fluctuated plus or minus 20.
And right now, Pedantic Potato is almost up to full rupees. Also has the most hearts out of all of our runners. So he's doing pretty great. Alright, we get a hint that our magical sword is up in Death Mountain. For those that are newer, make sure if they say, meet somebody somewhere, that's mag. If it says your white sword is somewhere, that's obviously your white sword hint.
Yeah, that's a good way of differentiating between the two right there. I was about to point that out. It's going to not mention what the item is. That is the location of your, hey, we found level 1.
Nice.
That is the location of your magical sword.
Now, let's see what kind of enemy set this level 1 is. We haven't seen Wizrobes yet. We also haven't seen Gorillaz yet. Okay,
it's more dark nuts.
Yay! We love dark nuts.
So it looks like Special K has decided that they do want to explore a little bit of this level 8. And there's our Wizrobes.
That's a Wizrobe set. Now, at least they are vanilla HP, so these orange Wizrobes will take 4 hits. But be on the lookout for those blue Wizzies, because they are going to be a little beastly.
Unfortunately, level 8 is a pretty big level, so there's a good chance you're probably going to find a room with a blue Wizrobe in it.
That is true. And even though these are rookie flags, there could be some trolley rooms rolled, even with rookie flags.
Yeah, you can't fully avoid that scenario from popping up. Yes, there are flags that come into play here that try to minimize that, but it's the way Randall works. Sometimes the worst things can show up.
Yep. So anyone out there that is in the tournament might be watching the VOD back, just say don't get discouraged if you have some really bad rooms. Not every stage will be like that. Special K is doing some great door strats here with these blue whiz robes. Oh, gotta watch out! They can go in the door.
So we found the bomb upgrade for 89 rupees.
That's not a bad price. I wonder if Potato's spending or saving money for a ring, potentially.
Yeah, judging by Pandantic's Potato's drive not to actually grab that, it does scream, I have zero interest on purchasing anything but a blue ring at this point.
And it looks like we do have an arrow purchase on Steel's side, and we did see a wooden boomerang in this level 1 from Pedantic Potato's side. We'll see if this is our push block room.
It is not. Now, we did also see a dig dogger in one of these rooms.
Ooh.
So that is a possibility of being our staircase.
I'd be okay with that. You know I love a good whistle block.
Toot toot.
Toot toot!
So it looks like Special K is going to be trying to grind these red whiz robes for bombs.
Yeah, it's definitely hard on Wood's sword, but he's doing a good job at avoiding the whizzy beams, which of course, those orange whizzy beams will take you out in a second.
They do 4 hearts damage if you get hit by them. Unfortunately, they didn't get any bombs. Now, a good thing about where these red whiz robes are, they're right next to Star.
Yep, so it's easy for farming.
Yep. And a good move here by Special K to avoid that room, but this room, oh gosh.
This room might not be bad if this is a push block. I mean, maybe we can get something nice like an early ring, or maybe that power bracelet that'll lead us to our white sword. At this point, though, Special K maybe just want some bombs.
Yeah, I think that 0 next to Special K's number is what's probably bothering the most at this stage. Unfortunately, that is not a push block.
Rude game.
Now you gotta decide if you want to try to spend that 1 key if you can get up to that lock. And sadly, now one good thing here.
I know what you're about to say too.
What's that?
That it's a good thing he didn't press against the door at the exact moment he died. Otherwise, he would have lost his key.
Yes. It is possible because there is a short delay between when you lose the key and when the door opens. And if you die during that small frame of time, you're not getting that key back and that door remains unlocked.
That happened to me once sometime. I was so confused by where did my key go? Why isn't this door open? I had a little bit of a panic attack right there, saying, "What happened?"
I think I said some words that are not suitable for speed gaming too.
That probably too. We'll go with fudge nuggets right now.
Oh, I think that's exactly what Special K is saying right now.
Ouch.
After he takes the Wizrobe beam right to the face. There's that wooden boomerang for Eat My Steel.
Question. Okay, so here's that dig dogger you mentioned, Rick. That could hold our secret.
Yep. Good move there by Eat My Steel, boomeranging.
That is the benefit of the boomerang. And he buys the bomb upgrade, a paltry 2 bombs.
Yeah, just you. You don't feel good when that happens.
No, not at all. this is also a good strat. Seeing Steel is before he picked up that bomb pack, he used a couple more of his bombs so we could get the full value of those bombs on the ground.
Good. It's good awareness.
Oh no, that's a difficulty. Like we said, Dark Nuts and Beamos, they're not friendly.
And so Special K has completed that Wizrobe room, gets a fiber on the ground, and now is greeted by a Goma with 2 locked doors.
Uh-oh.
Not really what you wanted to see after spending your 1 key.
We did find level 5 by Pedantic Potato.
Yeah, level 5 is located at Vanilla Start.
The question, Rick, is where the heck are our Gorilla dungeons? We want the easy dungeons. It's going to be level 6 and 7, isn't it?
Why do you say that?
Because we haven't seen 6 and 7, and we also haven't seen Gorillas. So, by logical conclusion, at least one of those has to be a Gorilla set.
I mean, your logic does perhaps pan out.
Also, I just want at least one of these dungeons to be nice to our runners.
I mean, that would be nice. There's one small consolation here, is the fact that we have not had more than 1 Wizrobe dungeon so far.
That is true. But that also means that we have to have at least one more Wizrobe dungeon.
Alright, so this blue Darknet room is where the Triforce is.
Oh, yuck. That is gross. This is where you are very happy to have bombs to help you out when you're on Wood Sword.
That is a wonderful, first of all, force bomb for Eat My Steel, as well as a 3 kill.
That was a perfect fairy, too.
And another 3, or that's 2 rather, another 2 blue Dark Knights hit, and there's the Triforce. There's our magical sword for Pandantic Potato up here on Death Mountain.
He goes for 9 hearts, the Shaddy move, and sorry, bud, you can't pick it up until you get at least 10 hearts.
Have 3 rupees instead.
Just as good. So far, it's definitely one of the harder seeds we've seen.
Alright, so Gleeok returns. It has the power bracelet in the Wizrobe dungeon.
That is a great hint.
Oh, boy.
Yep. Hints are mixed, so you could potentially get all trolly hints. We got 2 out of 3 troll hints up here. But we did get that nice hint that we do know where our white sword blocking item is. But
you know, if you get a good hint, it's a truthful hint.
Yes, that is very, very nice. Also, with such a large secret of 143, it's pretty easy to be able to afford hints.
Also, one thing to know, Jess.
What's that, Rick?
The door repair is the minimum 15.
Ooh, that is nice. Oh, let's see, level 4. We didn't find anything in level 4 yet, did we?
No. Just pain and sorrow. And a key.
Yay, keys!
And key doors.
Oh my goodness. And
Pole's voice.
Is this your favorite enemy set, Rick?
And so this is going to be 100% Dark Nuts, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Oops, all Dark Nuts, right?
Perhaps. I mean, the Dark Nuts do have the potential. Okay, so here's how enemy sets work. There are 3 enemy sets, and they're guaranteed to be in a minimum of 2 dungeons. I have a feeling this is the 5 red or the 5 Dark Nuts set.
It sounds like it. Now, if that is the case, we just want to hope, for the sake of our runners, that 9 did not roll to be the second Wizzy set. Because no thank you.
At this point, you're hoping that 9 is the second of the Gorilla sets.
Yes. Well, it looks like East Mountain is nothing. Ooh, Pedantic Potato got 10 hearts. I think he's gonna go back up and try Mags again. He took back
He's
up
beelining for it.
That's awesome. I mean, you never know. It could roll 10. It's 10 to 14. Let's see. Do we get a Mags? No, denied.
I'm gonna say this. Are we really surprised at this point?
No. I swear, the last 2 seeds with this flag set I've run, they've rolled 13 to 14 hearts both times, which is unfortunate, especially with White Sword being blocked.
Alright, Eat My Steel is going to have to decide on this key door here, spends one of his 2 available keys, and gets a key as a returning item.
That's always nice.
Yes,
also,
it is.
We did have a ring purchase by Pedantic Potato that'll definitely help in some of these dungeons.
And Chaos is also inside of this level 4 as well. So Rookie Rumble 2. We're going to be starting this off coming up in July. July 3rd is when this all begins, right?
Yep. We have 4 weeks from tomorrow, it looks like, if I can math correctly.
You're trusting us on Twitch to math properly, and that does not usually end well. Ladder in 4.
Wow, what a find! What a find! Now, granted, it's we haven't seen many ladder blocks yet, but that does give us the book on the coast, which gives us maps.
Level 3 for Pedantic Potato. It's a segmented 3. That's right. This takes you to that one room. One room. And it's got nothing you want. All right, so how do you get yourself involved with Rookie Rumble? If you're watching this either in the VOD or right now live here on Twitch, how do you get yourself involved with Rookie Rumble 2?
First of all, come on over to the Z1R Discord. We have tons of information there. We have an entire rookie section. We have a sign-up form. We have documents detailing the rules, tips and tricks. We have vets that are running seeds and doing tutorials, answering questions. There's a whole host of information to help you in your journey of starting out Z1R for the first time.
And then there's me.
Yeah, come on, Rick. You know your stuff.
And then there's me.
I seem to remember someone beating me in the last tournament.
Well,
just saying.
Yes. Okay, what the heck is this for?
I don't know. What is this? No, you know what it somewhat reminds me of? Those drinking bird things that, like, pop its beak down into the water and then come back upwards.
Oh, God, what are they called? I know they're called something fancy.
I don't know. It's like a perpetual motion bird or something.
This is where we get to the interactive part of our stream.
All right, we have a second ladder pickup by Chaos, and we have a wand pickup by Pedantic Potato.
And we have immediate beelining for the book over here for Eat My Steel.
Yep, smart move. Oh, there's our meat block. And yes, the drinking bird. That's what we were referring to, at least I was. All right, Rick, we officially have maps for One Runner.
Yes, and it'll be really fun to see what some of these shapes have been churning out for us. I think I already know what the answer is. I just don't want to resolve myself to saying that it's just pain, but I would like for this to at least be somewhat kinder to our runners. You couldn't... There's 6 right there.
Ooh, okay, that was down in the bomb hole in the southwest corner.
Southwest corner.
Oft forgotten spot, we'll say.
Oh, how about the level 8 map?
Oh, I missed it. Let's go back in and see. Woo, that is
That's a chunky F.
Chunky block. Yeah.
That's a chunky F.
But this is the benefit of having that book, is now you know exactly where you can and can't bomb.
And Eat My Steel has decided to meet up with the Wizrobes. They are pain. We get a heart container. Number 11
Rick!
for Pandantic Potato.
But Rick, look at that level 6 on Special K's side.
That looks like my last round of Hangman.
It does. Holy moly.
I never was good at Hangman.
That's a very linear level 6. That is for sure.
I'm gonna say that usually we see level 6s that are a lot of, like, they're 8 rooms deep on the column.
Yeah.
This here is an actual stunner for me.
This is fun to see. Yeah, you're right. I often do see 6s that look somewhat like Vanilla 6.
Well, not just like Vanilla 6, it's just there's like usually like 3 or 4 columns of 8 rooms on that left side of level 6. This here just breaks all the rules about 6.
This makes me wonder what 7 is going to look like.
Well, 6 doesn't really have anything to do with 7.
Oh, that's true. 6.
What
6 is the other one.
Eat My Steel is in right now has to do with what 7's going to look like. As
That's
Pandantic
right.
Potato finds it over here in the Dead Woods. So the Dead Woods 100 is where that level 7 is found. And also level 6, there's your Grias.
Nice. Okay. So that transport staircase took us all the way up to the tippy top of the other side of this really weird linear 6, which is quite nice.
I'm going to have nightmares about this 6.
Oh, there is a magical boomerang on the floor in this level. Uh-oh, but we are ladder blocked going through the staircase. We gotta try the other direction, possibly.
And Special K did end up grabbing that magical boomerang. Now, one main thing to know, you've seen a transport staircase in the 6, right?
We have.
We found a recorder in 8. There you go.
That's my favorite item. You know it. I know, unfortunately, it only unlocks one space, but that Dig Dogger block in 1 could have something good.
Well, the bigger thing here in regards to level 6 is that now all you're looking for is a staircase room, especially considering the fact that you know where the Triforce is. So if you're somebody like Special K, you're only clearing rooms if you need to. Obviously, we need to clear this room because of the shutter doors. Be careful. There we go.
Very nice. Yep. Just pop your head in, see if it's something. If it's not, say adios. Alright, this room won't be because it's a shutter door.
Yep, this room here is going to be absolutely nothing. So this is one of those rooms that you're going to see veteran runners will leave behind because this cannot be a staircase room, nor can it be a drop.
Yep, the one nice thing is that those ropes did give Special K some extra health, which was quite a nice thing.
Also some extra cash as well. So Special K seeing the Wall Master's there. Looks like Special K is going to opt to use the key here. Now, we do get that key back. We're going to use the bomb right here as well.
We're still going up. And also, Pedantic Kate is in this level 6 too.
Now, that room that Special K just left, along the river is an entrance to death. We already saw that. But this room right here, I would clear this room out. And the reason why is because it's easy keys, and it could be another key.
That's a mouthful. Easy keys for a key.
But then again, you could also find keys just loosely lying down on the ground, right? Like this room.
So, up in the upper left corner, steel clipped into a block for this blue landmine, which is a great strat. If you know block clipping, this can definitely help you in a room like this.
Now, I'm interested in one thing here. Special K did not choose the bomb over to that room to the right.
That wasn't the room he saw that was the double river room that he was blocked in, was it?
I don't think so. He tried bombing down into that section of 4 rooms and couldn't do anything about it.
Yep, has to use the key to go up here. Hello, Dig Dogger.
Dig Dogger, which we know is not blocking anything. And here's a blank room here.
All right, so yeah, our staircase is going to be, oh gosh, either under the dash or under the 6, one of those 2 rooms I think that we haven't been to.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Gonna go back? He's going back. Good call.
Yeah, I think he realized his little arrow over here on the right side, which is good. This is what the mini-map is for. Am I still taking a death in the like room?
Oof. Never fun. Yep, here we go. Here is our bomb.
And it is not the item.
And I think, did we try bombing down here?
He did.
All right, so we are ladder blocked then out of our item because we couldn't get through the double river room. And Rick, we have a white sword pickup from Eat My Steel at the Fairy Fountain push block.
Yeah, it's nice how we have it hidden in a Wizrobe dungeon. Super duper nice.
And it wasn't just any Wizrobe dungeon, it was a very thick level 8 Wizrobe dungeon.
Yes. And there's Triforce number 1 for Special K. So our spud over here in the top right is going to run into the same issue that we saw from Special K. As you saw, the bomb here doesn't open up that door.
Double bombing it for good measure. All right. Special K finds 7. Meanwhile, Steel is definitely going to be happy with his white sword as he picked up a potion instead of another heart. Not too surprising for one of our veteran runners.
Hey, look, 7's got Wizrobes.
Oh, no! That's no fun.
7 and 8 have Wizrobes, yay.
But does this mean that level 9 has to have Gurias? Have we seen a second Guria set?
Not confirmed. My question is, what got us out of level 5 so fast?
Oh gosh, I don't remember. Alright, Special K doing the door strats with those bombs, trying to get these Wizrobes down. Very Very nice. That is a great strategy. And it does reveal a push block, which is going to be the transport.
All right, back we are into level 5, and
That's
in
a Trogdor with a cape.
I was gonna say, in a continuation of the theme of everything in this seed so far, I have 0 ideas on what this flag set or what this shape is.
100% Trogdor with a cape. That's my opinion.
And 5's got dark nuts.
Yay! Uh-oh, we can't go that way.
So that's 1, 2, 4, 5. At the very least, that have dark nuts.
Yuck. But would you rather have 5 dungeons of dark nuts or 5 dungeons of whiz robes?
Oh, give me the dark nuts over the whiz robes anytime.
Agreed.
Give me enemies that don't shoot things at me. I would not be good in the Matrix.
We do have a compass from level 5 for steel.
Which I will point out that compass was ladder blocked.
That's always one of the sad but annoying things. When you clear a room, you find something that's ladder blocked, and you're just like, I want it, but I can't have it.
I believe one of our tournament admins had a clip of that in the last tournament. He wanted bombs so badly, but they were on the other side of that river. Heart container, floor drop, and 5.
And another heart, so double heart 5.
Heart container in the same room in 5.
That's a definite magic room. Alrighty. Special K looks like he did buy a ring as he's now down to 19 rupees. So that will definitely help in the dungeons.
Yeah, Special K did purchase the ring now back in level 1.
That's a fun question in chat, Rick. For new runners, how long are the seeds? That's a loaded question.
Well, it's a loaded question, but there is kind of like an average that we can say. Because the goal of the seed here is to get all 8 Triforces to get into level 9. Of course, get all the gear that you need to defeat Ganon and save the princess. So obviously there's going to be some variance in there, but what would you say here? Maybe in the 90-minute to 120-minute range?
Yeah, maybe even a little, depending on the seed. 90 minutes probably good for some of our faster seeds. 2 to 2.5 hours probably for some of the trollier seeds.
But you're going to find as you do more seeds that your average is going to get better.
Oh, 100%. The more practice you do, you'll get more efficient with your routing. You'll get faster at your tracking. You'll start learning which rooms don't drop, and you can skip rooms. And it just makes your overall experience better. And
faster in your combat.
That is true. That's one of the fun things to see is people that are more vanilla players plays rando, and then go back to running vanilla and see how much potentially your time has improved.
Like we've seen multiple runners that in the last tournament there that just wrapped up a couple of months ago, just how far they've come on the combat aspect.
Oh yeah. We have it's definitely different from vanilla combat. It's not as prescribed. You get to adapt a lot more, but that helps them when you get those crazy rooms in vanilla, like the blue dark net rooms. It just helps you adapt better. At least in my opinion.
And obviously, if you do have experience playing the vanilla game, you're obviously going to know some mechanics about how the whiz robes work and how to defeat them, how to defeat dark nuts. I mean, there's a reason why this tournament here for the Rookie Rumble, these runners have 5 weeks advance notice. They
Yes.
have time to study things up to get better on that combat aspect.
Yep. Practice is key. You will only get better with practice, even if you run into some difficulties.
What's that practice word you speak of?
Practice makes, I'm not going to say perfect, but makes better.
Can you use that in a sentence?
Rick needs to learn how to practice. Is that a good one?
Touché.
All right, so what is next? We have runners in 1, we have a runner in 5, we have a runner in the overworld. So I'm guessing Steel will find 6 and 7 quite soon. We still need to duck back into 8 at some point to get the Triforce out of there. Potato with 11 hearts now could go up and try Mags again. He tried it at 10 and obviously it wasn't successful.
Yeah, Potato has a 25% chance of getting that magical sword right now.
I thought we weren't mathing.
Well, I was going to stay away from math, but then you made that slight towards me, so I just don't know what to do anymore.
Wow. Now, what's fun, Rick, is Steel is in the 6 and he has the ladder. So if he does take that staircase, we should be able to get across the double river room and see what our item is. Because we're still missing things. We're still missing our silvers. We're still missing our bow. Where the heck are these things? They've got to be somewhere.
And I will point out that there is that item called the bow that is guaranteed that it can't be in level 9 because it's a major item.
Yep, the important items in 9 flag is not on. So the ladder, the bow, the power bracelet, the recorder, the raft, all cannot be in 9. However, your silvers, while they are very important to kill Ganon, they are not a blocking item, so those can be anywhere. All right, are we going to take the staircase? We are. Okay, good. So we are 3 rooms away from the item here in 6.
I don't know who I'm more angry with at this point. You or Trenton?
Wait a second, hold up. Why me? What did I do?
Practice?
Oh, goodness. All right, here's one good thing. Steel just took a potion. Do not be afraid to use a potion. Better to use it than have to re-buy one later, than have to be deep into a dungeon and re-clear a bunch of stuff if you die. Oh gosh, now he clipped it.
Exactly.
All right, we are crossing the double river, and here is our staircase. What's it going to be? It's the
raft.
Sadly, not required this go around, because I think we've seen all of our dungeons.
Yes, we've seen 1, we've seen 2, we've seen 3, 4, 5. 6 has been found, 7 has been found, 8 and 9 as well.
Yep. You know how to count. That's great. I'm so proud of you.
I'm really getting thrown shade for what has been a voluntary position for tonight.
You knew what you were getting yourself in for.
Remember that this shade is nice and friendly here in this regards, but we are definitely seeking commentators for the Rookie Rumble for matches that will get restreamed on our usual home of channels here, right?
Yeah, that is a great point. We are always looking for volunteers, and we're going to have, with 40-some participants so far, we are going to have so many races coming up starting in July. So if you have time in your summer and you want to join in, do some fun commentating, learn how to track, make sure to stop in the Discord, say you want to help out, because we are always looking for volunteers. Don't be afraid. We're a fun bunch.
Yes, as you can tell.
I will tell you, I was so nervous for my first ever commentary gig, and it went well. Everyone's really kind.
I mean, everyone gets nervous for their first commentary shift. Oh, that's a disgusting looking 7. Everyone goes through those nerves. I mean, it happens to the best of us, but the more you do it, the more comfortable you get, and the more fun it becomes.
Ooh, nice. Still gets a nice clock. Ooh, and somehow I missed it, but Chaos is up to 12 hearts. And got Mags. So Mags is either 11 or 12.
So, Pandantic Potato searching level 2. Eat My Steel searching off level 6. Continuing to try to figure out what the answer is to half of our level 9 necessity package, which is where is this bow? And we still didn't find all the items in level 1. I'm looking at you, Dig Dogger.
Yep, I am sitting here with my tutti flute in hand, just waiting and hoping. Because you gotta love at least a little bit of trolling.
Is
and
that
everything blocked?
Wait. Do you really have a flute?
Maybe? I may or may not know how to play, oh gosh, what's the song? Somebody tell me. Darude Sandstorm on recorder.
Oh gosh.
I taught myself it just for the memes. Oh goodness.
But can you do the Super Mario Brothers 3 whistle tune?
That would be a really fun one to learn. I should teach myself that. I do not claim to be a recorder master. I was a brass person in high school, so I barely know anything. Oh wow! Chat throwing shade on me now, saying, "Bet she had to practice that."
You know what? There.
There what?
We're gonna pin that one.
I just saw that. Great. Sadly, not a push block. So yeah, we have what? 1 item in 8 left. These 2 items in 7. We have, I think, 1 item in 1 that maybe that Dig Dogger that could potentially hold our bow.
Also, Trenton is helping us out by giving you the notes to the warp whistle.
Ooh, nice. I'm going to click that off.
Also nice Triforce there in 7. I'm ignoring anyone that says the word says that word now. Eat My Steel grabbing the Triforce in 7.
Oh, he's not going back in. Ooh, interesting. All right, Chaos is going to find 6. Oh, so Steel must not have found 3 then.
Eat My Steel has found the 3rd large secret. It is Tutti Flute required.
Hooray! At least it's good for something. Alright, Potato Potato's in this room. We know this is the Triforce room in 2.
Yep, it's gonna have to be careful. Does have the blue ring, but these enemies still do 1 heart damage. Never mind. Now, one nice thing about Blue Darknuts is that they're in the health drop group.
That's true. Yep, you can get a fairy out of them at a decent clip.
Yeah, I think it's what, 2 out of 3, 2 out of 10, or 3 out of 10.
That's more math. I do not know.
It's on the drop charts, which we do have up there at the Z1R Discord. So if you are watching this and are thinking about joining in the Rookie Rumble, we do have resources there. Are drop groups not shuffle from Rookie Rumble? There's no drop group shuffle. There is also no enemy group shuffle.
Yep, so it's quite interesting because you have a couple different ways of thought when we were making the flags, and I'm going to try to read into Malchior's mind, as Malchior was the one who kind of selected our flag set is, yes, you might be able to have with enemy group shuffle, Wizrobes in the... Oh!
Silvers in 2!
Well, that interrupted me. That was a great find.
Okay, let's get back to what we were discussing just a moment ago.
Is you could have an enemy group shuffle and Wizrobes in the overworld, which clears out your dungeon, makes your dungeon easier. But depending on where you start in the overworld, you could start just surrounded by screens of potential Wizrobes, which will make anytime you die and getting off your start screen insanely hard. So that was one of the reasons I believe that that enemy group shuffle was turned off.
It doesn't guarantee that you're going to have a free overworld, because sometimes you can still get that bad RNG. And hey, look, here is a wonderful start of Lionel's just to your left and Moral Lionel's to your right. Good luck.
Here I am.
It's the same. It's the same kind of luck that winds up giving you 4 great dungeons filled with Wizrobes and or Dark Nuts in it.
That's true.
So just to take a look at what we stand at right now, levels 7 and 8 are Wizrobe sets. Levels 3 and 6 are Gria sets. 1, 2, 4, and 5 are Dark Nut sets. So we don't know what's going to be in 9. There's no guarantee.
We're guaranteed to have Death and Destruction in 9. That's all we know.
Yep. So we've cleared our minimums of 2.
So yeah, right now, bow in 7, 8, or that Dig Dogger in 1. We still have not seen the staircase item in 1.
Yep.
We still have a decent amount of outstanding items. Obviously, we have our bow, we have the any key, red candle, red ring, more hearts.
It's quite interesting at this point where we stand with everyone. Everyone stands at a different point in this run.
Yep. Lots of missing information on every runner's part.
Eat My Steel has the power bracelet and the recorder out of 8. Has the white sword. Potato has the silvers out of 2. Chaos Finale has the magical sword. Special K hasn't been to 4 to get the ladder yet.
Oh, something pushed. Nope. Yep. I got to think that maybe if Potato finds another heart, that he'll run back towards that magical sword. Hey, there's a heart in the staircase in 3.
Yep. So wand and heart in 3 for Eat My Steel. And he will now beeline it to grab that Triforce 4 rooms up. So what are we down to as far as the bow is concerned? Is it just 1 and 7 at this point?
I think there's also one more staircase in 8 if we assume that the power bracelet was the floor drop. I think we have one more in 8. Alright, Chaos is going to grab his 11th heart out of the floor, or out of the staircase in 3. Hey, Rick, can you pin that comment that our amazing tracker Kairos just made? It says Jess is correct. I like that comment.
I'm putting a card in front of my TV screen right now, so therefore I can't see that comment.
Oh man, this bunny room in 5. Because this room does drop, but it drops on the middle of the island in 5.
And to prove my point.
Uh-oh.
To prove my point.
I'm afraid about what you're going to say next.
I am going to post a picture of this.
Uh-oh.
On the commentary channel of SG2. See, I can't see it.
Oh my gosh! Y'all can't see it, but he actually did take a picture of his screen with a piece of paper over that comment. Oh, that's great.
Kiros, by the way, thank you very much for doing the tracking for us. 7 of 9 hearts have been found.
You're the best.
Absolutely. Trackers are wonderful. Thank you very much for being here. So all this month, the weekly race here for the Zelda 1 randomizer will be these Rookie Rumble flags. So if you're watching this, you are signed up for the tournament but couldn't be in this race today. Well, don't worry. Next Sunday and every Sunday in the month of June is going to be Rookie Rumble 2 flags for maximum practice for our runners. That's right. I said that P word.
Ooh, he said it. He said it. Now, what's also great is maybe you are thinking about joining the Rumble and just not sure if you are the competition type of person. These weekly races with these flag sets, or with this flag set, is a great way to figure out, is this something that you do want to try? There's absolutely no pressure. There's no expectation of having to be done with it a certain time. It's just join in, have some fun. The only requirement is you just got to be on stream, so. All right, let's see. Steel is on the hunt for... What is he on the hunt for? Wait. He's had 3. He's been in 8. Has he not seen 9?
Nine is just above 1, so...
Also, did we miss him picking up the Triforce in 8? Because I guess I'm wondering what he would be searching for.
Well, we know that Eat My Steel is going to need to find the level that contains the bow at some point. Now,
True.
Obviously, we've already seen the White Sword, which is the White Sword. Guaranteed to be the White Sword in this set. It does make me wonder what Eat My Steel is looking for, though.
I'm really just wondering, where's the bow? I want to know the answer.
Fine.
What? Yes! Thank you, Rick. You're my favorite. Well, no, Kairos is my favorite, so can you both be favorites? Does that work?
Consider joining in. We're a fun bunch around here.
That is true.
So Imai still hasn't found level 9. Here we are.
Nice, okay.
And that is a map to level 9. And I do love that one room that is to the right of the start there that is only going to be accessible by magic staircase.
That is fun. Oh, he's going back to 8. So he has to find a bow.
Red candle 7.
Ooh, that's a little vanilla.
Not any more vanilla than that ladder in 4.
That is true.
So is it in 8 or is it in 1?
Did we see both items in 7? Oh, there it is!
7!
It's the floor item! Wow! That's a find. That is a great find. Because, I mean, at this point, still, I was probably going to search 8. Because there's one item left. And then maybe go back to 1 before heading back to 7.
Top right corner of 7, by the way. Pandantic potatoes in 7.
Yeah, but I want to say if you took the right path, you can't bomb up. So you do have to go around from the left side to get to that area.
And it looks like based on the way that Chaos was running around it. And this is where having the maps help you out because there's those 2 gapped rooms.
Yep, 100%. All right, so we'll see. So from here, oh, Special K doesn't have the ladder. That's right.
Yep.
These rooms are really mean.
Still needs to get into level 4. Speaking of 4, that's where Chaos is. We need to get the Triforce out of here. Thank you, game. Thank you. I mean, that's news to Chaos because Chaos hasn't seen that.
That's true. No, what else we're not thinking about is the only person that knows silvers is Pedantic Potato.
Yep. And somebody was talking about how Chaos would go back to level 2. I don't think Chaos is going back to 2 yet. There might be a small possibility, but I think at this point Chaos would go to 8 after getting the Triforce out of here, and then to 9 because 8's just below 9.
That's true.
And Eat My Steel still hasn't gotten the Triforce, or he still hasn't gotten the bow.
All right, where's he
Spoony
going
Flu
next?
is taking us to 1.
Yep, gonna try that Dig Dogger. Now, the most helpful things left would either be the ring or the key. Of course, the least helpful thing would be a heart.
I think that's the only 3 things that remain.
When Special K is heading in the right direction towards where the bow is.
And it's the Any key.
Not a bad find.
Which means a heart container and red ring are in 9.
Hooray!
Which means defense is not on the agenda
No, it's
for
not.
free. Which is
Again,
why the blue ring
forcing
is
you.
always a really good find. Now, Eat My Steel is in level 2. This is going to be good because this will eliminate the possibility of Eat My Steel digging level 9 for silver.
For silvers, yep.
And if anyone's wondering why Eat My Steel is choosing to go 2 versus 7, well, take a look at the map size. It's much easier seeking... Or he's leaving!
Ooh, uh-oh. Wait, did he grab it? Did he not grab it? Cycle your B buttons, Theo. Let's see.
He's not going to be able to cycle his B buttons without the bow.
Oh, he has
Oh, he
silver.
got it.
Okay.
He does have it. There we
I think
go.
we'll have a
All
tiny
right,
bit of
we're
lag,
good.
maybe. Whew! All right, he's going back into 8.
Okay, so let me explain for anyone out there that's curious. The reason why E might still would go to 2 before 7 is because look at the map size to 2, look at the map size to 7. It's much easier seeking a needle in a haystack when the haystack is level 2, as opposed to, hey, here's level 7. Good luck, buddy.
Yeah, there's a reason we have the eponymous #Never7.
It's so big and windy and
Uh-oh.
annoying.
And unfortunately, Potato's grabbing the Triforce, and we'll see if he leaves. It's always interesting being on comms because we know what the right moves are from seeing everybody. But unfortunately, our runners don't.
Are there right moves?
There's right moves in the moment, I think.
Yeah. And that honestly is a good way of putting it.
I mean, the seeds can be run in so many different ways. There's never really a right way. If somebody says, how do you play Zelda Randomizer? Tell me, like, step by step. You can't really make a step by step. You can make generalizations. But it all is depending on how the seed rolls.
Yeah, but there definitely are some, like, rules. And I think we did our best to kind of go through some of the minor ones that come to play.
Oh,
Our
for
container.
sure. No. Yep. Look for your sword, look for your Armos. Try to dig dungeons that are easier at first. Find your white sword. Those are kind of the standard, for sure. Alright. Steel's leaving 8. There's only one option now.
Flew backwards to 7.
Alright, Special K heading back up towards that Triforce room.
Now we should point out that this is a pretty big race. So those rookies that are in this race, they're going to at least be able to look at many different runners if they want to compare notes to how somebody who will get this seed solved in a early time versus somebody in a longer time.
Yep, like you said,
They'll be able to watch the video of the other person that runs this race, and that's something that everyone should really try to do. Take some time, watch your run compared to somebody else, and take notes. What are they doing? What rooms are they searching what rooms are they not searching that you're searching? How are they handling combat rooms?
Yeah, with 25 in this race, there will be a lot of people that you can go and watch. But so far, nobody has finished.
Yep, and we will not remark about anyone who finishes this race until one of these runners on screen finishes.
Oh, and somehow I missed it, but still also grab mags. We have 3 mags and still 1 wooden sword. I don't know if Special K has seen mags, and we also don't know. Well, no, it has to be 11 because Steel got it. So, if Special K finds mags, he can definitely grab it.
There's the recorder for Pedantic Potato.
Toot toot, you better grab it.
More so because Rusty. I see the text over there on Eat My Steel's side. More so because of the issue here with Potato. He knows that Dig Dogger's in 1. It's blocking an item. He knows that the bow cannot be in level 9, so you're searching this.
Yep.
The one unfortunate thing for Chaos Finale here is without the silver arrows, he's more prone to get this Triforce and go to level 9.
That is true. And it's always that calculation, once again, math, of what time do you go to 9 and hope that your silvers are in there versus how many items do you have outstanding.
Now,
and sometimes, there's a chart, right?
There's a chart that was on the Z1R Discord. if you want to follow that along.
Yep.
And yes,
Sorry,
there's
go ahead.
math. I said yes, there's math.
Yeah, I think overall, I'll say a lot of runners, I don't want to like fully generalize, but a lot of people I think would go back to maybe search 1 through 4 if there's an item outstanding prior to going into 9. But if you have like almost no items, then you maybe want to gamble in 9. Some people will just say, I'm in go mode and win 9 because then I can map out 9. I can find Ganon, I can find Zelda.
Well, Jess, the wonderful thing is that there's just so many different styles on how you can play the game. And sometimes the style that you choose is not going to be the right decision.
That's true.
That's where luck comes into play. Some days you're happy searching all the dungeons is going to pay out for you. Sometimes you're gambling on dungeons on whether or not they have the items that you are going to be happy skipping. That's going to work out for you. It comes down to luck in that direction.
That is true.
So, Kea... No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to follow up saying you could have all the skill in the world, but you could just be unlucky and, make the wrong call based on how the seed rolls.
Mm-hmm. There are many runners in the past tournament that sat there on the sidelines after a while. Not because their combat did them in, but because luck just ran out. And again, you see the reason why you would choose to go through a smaller dungeon searching for an item before you go to the larger dungeons. Because Eat My Steel's now been in this 7 for 5 minutes.
Yeah, but for him it was the last resort.
Right, but you can see the fact that he's now searching for an item in this level 7 is taking 5 minutes, whereas you're done in one in probably 2 minutes to 3 minutes tops.
Yeah, yep. Yep, so we need to bomb right here.
So there's the red candle. Eat My Steel just needs to go 2 rooms to the right, I believe, and that is where the bow is going to be.
You are correct.
He'll be very happy to get those bombs, though.
Womp womp. You can't bomb down, of course. Alright, Special K is also an 8. Now this will help finding the power bracelet on the floor to get the white sword, but of course we know he does have enough hearts for mags. And I definitely prefer mags over the white sword.
I will give Special K a lot of props for trying to handle these Wizroom rooms the way that he has.
Hold on. Did Steel not bomb right into the bow room?
That
He was in the room next to it and didn't bomb right.
That would seem like that would be an issue.
Uh-oh.
As Chaos goes back to level 2.
Good call for him. He'll be the first one with bow and silvers.
Is what we call Triforce and Go mode, although Chaos has already got all the Triforces.
Bow and go mode right now. Man, that magical sword is just cutting through these enemies like butter. Silvers, yep, we're on the floor in 2 right here.
There they are. And with that discovery, Chaos Finale is the first of these runners to go into Triforce and Go mode. And now it's off to level 9 for Chaos.
We're going to see how chaotic level 9 can be. But stop in for a health refill first, which is always a nice idea. Especially with how close the fairy fountain is to level 9. Yeah, yes, Bo was in the floor in 7.
Especially considering the fact that you don't know what you're getting into. Again, we don't know what enemy set's going to be in level 9. Eat My Steel has left level 7.
Did he? I think he got the bow, because he's heading to 9 as well. He must have gotten the bow.
Alrighty, here we are, level Chaos.
Did you just... Wait, what? I'm confused. What just happened? Where's Chaos going?
Oh, going to buy some bombs.
Ah, that was a smart idea. That is why you mark your shops.
Alright, level 9. What are we doing?
We are trying to rescue a princess. What's
the issue with the princess?
Well, Ganon just wants her all to himself, so he's hiding her away in some deep, dark room in this dungeon. We have to find her, but first we have to kill him because he captured our girlfriend.
And Chaos now in level 9. There's the recorder for Special K. There's a Goma here in this room.
Now, she could be north of this room if this shutter door stays closed. Let's see. Nope.
It does not.
But no, we are obviously listening, well, at least Steel is listening, for the roar of Ganon. He's a loud little piggy, and he's not happy that you're coming for him. And he will let you know it. You'll be able to hear him from the room adjacent to him.
Compass!
Woo! This is going to tell us where our girlfriend is. Zelda, where are you?
Yeah, that's going to be fun to get to.
Oh, down in the foot of level 9.
Also, Gree is a 9.
Okay, I'm very glad for our runner's sake that this is not a Wizard or a Dark Nut dungeon.
Chaos going into the staircase. Eat My Steel going into the staircase. Potato purchasing a potion. Oh, that takes you to the one-off Eat My Steel.
You called that room earlier saying it'd be that magical staircase, and there it is. That's so great.
Oh. And you know that can't connect.
Alright, the question's going to be between Steel and Chaos, who is going to find Ganon first?
Chaos doesn't have the compass, so doesn't know that Zelda is on the bottom right. Currently the audio is on Eat My Steel, so we are going to figure it out if the room goes dark.
Do 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 do. Gotta love the level 9 music.
It's nice and intense for this final level.
Alright. Also another pro tip. Even if you don't track any other dungeon, track level 9. You need to with all the staircases. Please track level 9.
Chaos, by the way, got a hint telling him that the kidnap is in the southeastern portion of the skull. So I guess this is where we mark out that the skull is divided, or the level 9 map is divided into 4 quadrants. A 4x4 grid pretty much makes up the 4 different quadrants. Northwest, northeast, southwest, and southeast.
Yes, there are some hints in this level that can tell you where the girl is, where Ganon is, where the silvers are. So if you don't know, you don't have your silvers, and you come in here, there could be a hint saying the silvers lie somewhere else. And that way you know they're not here. You gotta get your little behind out of level 9 and go find it in another dungeon.
Do you see where Chaos is?
Oh my god, he's right next to it.
It's going
a
to be
a staircase to the bottom room.
It's a magic staircase to Princess Zelda.
Oh, that's fantastic. Oh gosh, what a troll.
And it's going to be 2 rooms in that magical segment. The staircase room and Zelda's on the other side.
Oh, that's fun.
That's going to be so great. And Eat My Steel has found it.
It was through the Patra. It was the Patra staircase. What a troll.
All right. Keep note of where Eat My Steel is. That's the staircase that the runners are going to need. That's the magical staircase to Princess Zelda.
Now, between the two, I'm trying to figure out where we haven't quite seen. Have we seen that single connector room in the second L column towards the bottom? That would be a fun Ganon location.
I don't think we have. I want to say we're close that maybe we could have heard if there was a roar next door, but... I have got my feeling about that northwest corner at this point.
Okay.
Also, Special K has been spending a lot of time in this 8. Like, this is at the level of probably needs to get out of here and go somewhere else.
Yeah, Wizard of Dungeons are definitely hard.
They can take your momentum out of a run. And there's Zelda, there's Princess, or there's Ganon.
Nice.
Northwest corner.
Somebody said in chat that Chaos does have the staircase knowledge. Oh, I don't know if he has a potion. I don't think he does. Oh,
and
no!
To start, Chaos goes.
But now he does know the path.
Chaos,
oh, and Steel up A's too.
Chaos does have the compass as well. Chaos apparently doesn't like the old man telling about Toto music.
Hey, Rosanna's a great song.
I mean, it's fine, but I'm more of a hold the line type of person.
All right, let's see.
And now round 2, Chaos versus the Evil.
Looking for some hearts, I think.
Yeah. Rupee dropping groups drop hearts on the 2 and 5 on the global counter.
Oh, Steel's 2 rooms away now.
Make it 3 rooms away. Make it more than 3 rooms away. Eat My Steel is without bombs. Now, the one unfortunate thing about Agrias!
Careful, don't! Oh!
He's
oh my
fine.
gosh.
Wow. All right.
Down Ganon can kill you. Be careful after you kill him. Whoo, boy.
All right. So what I was about to say before that interruption was Guria sets can be really tough sometimes for trying to figure out your bomb droppers, because red Gurias, they have to be similar in this level, but they don't have to be in convenient locations.
That is true. Wait, Steel. Oh, Steel has no bombs. He's leaving to get bombs.
Yep. So Chaos has finished off with the Ganon fight, now just trying to figure out how to get to that flashing red dot.
Gonna take all this staircase.
There's our red Grias, by the way.
Yep. Bopped him right back up the bomb hole.
So a lot of veteran runners, nice bomb drops on the floor. A lot of veteran runners, especially with an enemy set that's not guaranteed to give you the enemy that drops bombs conveniently. This is where they would definitely choose to start what they would be considering a consecutive count. Trying to get that bomb force off a 10 count.
Yep, that's always a fun stat. You have to make sure that A, you don't get hit, B, that you remember your count, and C, that 10th enemy that you try to bomb to get a 4-pack of bombs doesn't suddenly move away from your bomb when it's your last one. That definitely happens.
Now, if anyone notices how players like Sidetown play these seeds, they will intentionally take damage every now and then. Not because they're bad at the game, but because they're resetting their count. And Chaos gets locked into the guaranteed one-off.
Oh my goodness. So, Steel's close again. And he has the actual knowledge of the staircase.
Yep. Chaos does not have that staircase knowledge.
Oh my goodness. Yep, so I think Steel's gonna make his way around that one hole in the upper left. Possibly. So intense.
Yes, it is. Trying to figure out which one of these two is going to find the piece of the puzzle that they need. Eat My Steel needs to find Ganon. Special K has now picked up the white sword.
Oh, that's gotta feel good.
Yes. Finally got that power bracelet out of 8. Finally got the Triforce out of 8. And now has extra weaponry.
So let's see. I'm trying to figure out where Chaos is at. The patch room was under the dash
There's
column.
the silver hint. So it was, I believe, under the dash 2 rooms down is where Chaos needs to be.
Man, look at Steel's coverage. It's just this couple of rooms in the upper left where Ganon is.
For Eat My Steel, he needs to be under the E 3rd room down. That is where Ganon is.
Oh, Chaos is getting towards right
Chaos
direction.
is getting warmer. Getting really warm.
Right and down? Or down and right, I want to say. A nice ladder clip. Not required, but it's always nice to be able to do those.
Chaos is in the room. This is the
There we
Patra.
go.
Beat this Patra. You have Princess Zelda on the other side. But you gotta be careful. You've got blue ring. Patra does 1 heart damage when you have the blue ring.
There we go. All the orbitals are down, just the main body.
Also, Special K is finally in level 4.
Nice. Ladder will be a great
But
find for him.
there's Ganon for E My Steel, but Chaos Finale is going to see the shutter door opening. There you go, get your GGs. Chaos Finale has finished this race.
GG's official race 10.gg time of 1:32.53.
And I will point out that Chaos Finale has beaten quite a good amount of people in this race. Now let's go ahead and talk about the finish times. Sci-Town finished first, 1:12:36. Chest Jerk, who's fresh off that trip to Summer Games Done Quick, 1:15:34. Mr. Dunlow, 1:27:51. Sis Crusher, 1:29:42. Our fifth place finale here, or fifth place finisher, Chaos Finale. GG's.
Welcome in, Chaos. Great job.
Thank you. Wow, combat. That was something.
I heard you liked all Darknut dungeons.
It was like 6 of them, wasn't it? I feel like it was at least 6 of them.
There was levels 2, 4, 5, and 6. So 4 of them.
Okay. Well, it felt like more than that, because wow.
It felt like it based on how the start of the seed started off, yes.
All I can say is I'm very glad that I found that wand extremely early.
Yep, you are our first wand grabber on stream.
Yeah, I can't. I know that was like the first item I came across. I don't remember exactly when I got it, but I know that if I didn't have that, it would have been really ugly.
Well, especially with the white sword blocked by the power bracelet that was buried in 8.
Oh, yeah. See, I was wondering because I was checking all. It said I got the hint for the white sword being near the desert, and I'm like, huh. I think that's a power bracelet block.
Yep.
So it's like, well, that's kind of why I just kept going back to check mags. Well, first off, like, I feel like I need to. If the dream's real, I have to check, right? It's on ours. Gotta check it. But then I think it was after coming out of level 5 with like both items in there being hearts. I'm like, well, this isn't too far away from the road. I can just take this back up, check mags. I got lucky, so worked out.
So quickly here, Eat My Steel has finished here. Between you two was Bogey, who finished with a 1:33:13. Eat My Steel finished with a 1:34:50 for 7th place in this race. GG's.
GG's.
That Ganon location.
Yeah.
Magic Bomb game. Oh, of course. I went everywhere else I could possibly go in 9 except for that one spot.
You are very, very quiet.
Okay. I don't know what to do about that.
Just start shouting at us, Steel. How about that lovely, lovely magic staircase to a 2-room segment for Zelda? That was fantastic.
Oh yeah, lovely.
Yeah, I hadn't gotten the compass yet when I went into that was the one right there by Zelda, but didn't actually lead to Zelda. So that was fun once I found the compass, and I'm like, oh well, I was right next to her, but I couldn't get to her. Oh, that means that's a magical staircase. Oh, that's fantastic.
How about that magical staircase to that one room to the right of start?
Yeah, it was like the 5th one I found. 5th staircase, I believe.
I want to say that was the first one that Eat My Steel found.
Yeah, that was my first stair.
So, what do you guys feel kind of turned the seed for you in your favor? What item, what kind of time in the seed did you feel like, okay, I'm ready, things are gonna roll now?
Never.
I mean, I guess for me it was probably coming out of 5, and I got mags, and then I immediately bought the blue ring, and I'm like, well, there shouldn't be much that should stop me now, so. Because at that point, I had the money, and I didn't really have anything else. I mean, sure, I could have bought arrows, but I also knew somewhere there was one more large secret that I hadn't found yet, which I never found.
It was under the lake.
So
I found everything, so I can tell you where anything is.
But yeah, like I just decided to get the blue rain, especially after seeing all the dark nuts and whiz robes in the dungeons. I'm like, well, I might end up regretting this if I end up finding the red ring, which I didn't. I don't even know where. Has anybody found that? Did anybody find that?
Yeah, see, I still did.
Ah, well, he
It
did
was right-
say. Yeah, he did say he found everything.
It was right near that staircase to that takes you to Zelda's location. It was right near there.
Ah,
Yeah, I found all the stuff. Found the heart container in 9 too.
I found that as well. I didn't.
Yeah.
pick it up.
You both found that. Pandantic Potato has now gone into level 9. And
Yeah,
so
must be
far
pretty
we've
well
had
seen.
and so far we've only had one other finisher off stream, that belonging to Mako 71 with a 135.53 for 8th place.
Still lots of runners going with this huge field.
This was a tough seed for the newbies out there. Like, the combat was just atrocious.
Well, it was a seed that kind of pushed you to needing more, especially considering how that level 8 laid out.
Yeah, 8 was rough. 7, I saw every single room of 7, every single room of that 9 pretty much. Yeah, some chasty combat in some room. Some place we had to clear a bunch of blue dark nuts to get through. I don't know. It was a lot of grinding.
Yeah, and the thing with both level 7 and level 9 is that the blank spaces on your map made it even harder to navigate those dungeons.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because 7 for the bow, you couldn't bomb up into it. You had to go all the way around the empty spot and then bomb into the room from
You
the
had
left
to do
side.
You had to do the scenic tour.
Yeah,
Yep.
I feel like I really got lucky with that bow drop when I went around, because I figured, well, I didn't want to just pick up the Triforce, because at that point I hadn't really found much to like beat the game. Like, I didn't have bow, I didn't have silvers, so I'm like, well, I'll just dig out a couple more rooms, and hopefully I'll come across some items, and if not, then I'll just take the Triforce and leave. But it ended up paying off.
Yeah, that bow was my last item out of my last dungeon, and it was the last room of 7 for me. And I actually thought I'd been in that room when I looked at my map, and I was one off, so I had to go all the way back there just to get into that room.
Yeah, we wondered why you didn't bomb into there when you were there the first time.
I thought that was the room that I'd seen from the other side when I was in that dungeon way earlier, so it was just kind of forgetting that I was like one room off.
That also shows off the importance of looking at your mini map.
Yeah, I was flipping through that a lot in 7 and 8.
Special K has found the raft inside level 6. Special K's seed is starting to move a little bit faster now that they have finally got that ladder out of 4.
Yeah, the ladder and the white sword definitely help. Here's a question for you guys. You guys have both played quite a few seeds. Based on this flag set, if you had to give one tip to our rookies, what would it be?
I would say don't get bogged down in like rooms that you're gonna take you a while to clear. You might take deaths, and if you got a chance to just keep going, check out what else is in the dungeon instead of a hard combat room. Just keep moving along. Just try to keep moving.
I would agree with that sentiment, and it's something that I still struggle with a lot myself, where I'll be stubborn. I'm very stubborn, and there will be times where I just refuse to leave a room or a dungeon because I know I can beat it. And yeah, I would say don't let yourself get caught up for one, and especially with these flags. I believe Melchior has already really emphasized it, but get that white sword. Like, you know that it's in the White Sword Cave. Obviously, you've got to dig out the overworld, and in this instance, it didn't work out because, unfortunately, it was Power Bracelet block. But yeah, get that White Sword as soon as you can.
Special K is back in level 2 and needs to get the Triforce out of here, but we'll get the silvers if they explore the dungeon fully. Also, this is a fun room for Ganon. Such a fun room for Ganon.
Yeah, I got stuck on the water there, and I almost died.
Yeah, I saw that. We were worried about you there.
Yeah.
Drown Ganon deaths are real.
Yeah. Well, it would have stunned even more because I'd already died to him once, so... But then to die to him when he was already dead, yeah, that would have been rude.
Alright, Ganon is down for Pandantic Potato. Now just needs to get the path to Princess Zelda.
What a path it is.
Like all things in this seed. How about that 6 shape?
Ah, that was great.
Yeah.
Some weird linear snake.
I think 6 was one of the few dungeons I didn't see every single room in.
The best part about that 6 was seeing every room except for the staircase item, because it was bomb blocked from one side and ladder blocked from the other side.
Jeez.
Woohoo!
Yeah, I saw that too.
Alright, Special K is in the Triforce room.
One unfortunate thing is that they haven't gotten the silvers yet. Clock, though.
Very nice clock.
Yeah, especially at 1 heart.
Ah, Malchior, one of our amazing admins, has a good note in chat. Even with blue ring purchases, everybody has a lot of money left, so don't forget to buy potions. That's a good hint, a good tip.
That, of course, is if you find the letter.
That is true. I think we said the letter somewhere.
Yeah, I had it. I just...
Yeah, these runners had it today.
Yeah,
I took one from a cake, so...
Yeah, I just forgot to buy the potion.
Yeah, letter was in the level 3 spot today.
The letter level 3 spot. Fun.
Alright, I'm gonna head out. Thanks for doing the comms and everything, guys. GG's, Chaos. Good job.
GG. Thank you.
Give it up for Eat My Steel and Chaos Finale.
Yeah, I'm gonna head out as well.
I'd clap, but I have push talk on. Good job!
Thank you. You all have a good night.
Night!
You as well. Okay, a couple more finishes coming in here as we speak. BBQ.gov has finished with a time of 1:40:11. And Tabby Orange has finished in 10th place with a time of 1:42:12. As the potato tries to make the way over to the staircase area, now I have a feeling definitely knows that a staircase is needed.
I believe Tabby, I think Tabby is our first rookie Rumble participant finisher.
Congratulations to them. Also finishing with a time of 1:46:50. Potato Pony finished 11th place. GG's. And I know Tabby Orange, I've seen their name pop up here. Weren't they in the Z1 tournament?
Yep, Tabby, he was in the Z1 tournament.
So they definitely come in with some vanilla combat aspects, which definitely can help.
Yeah, but I know Tabby runs Z2 as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now the current on-screen Pedantic Potato, is about a room away from that Patra room, which will lead us to the girl.
A room over to the right, a room down is where Potato needs to be.
I just had a great idea for a song that I might propose to Mr. Dunlow.
What song is that?
So, you know the lion in the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight?
Yes.
But the first part is, a weem away, but we can make it a room away, a room away.
Dunlow, get started on that right now, please. If you need help, ask King Doll.
Yes.
And if needed, you can play the recorder for that.
I'll teach myself that song. But apparently I have to teach myself the whistle tune first. Alright, Potato is now 2 rooms away. Oh, no, not the staircase. This will lead you away.
And then if we really are wanting to be ambitious, we can ask Lag Attack for his train whistle.
Nice.
I mean, Link to the Past Randomizer community can't be the only community that has musicians that will put together the music for the game.
See, what's bad now is I'm trying to imagine this in my head and not paying attention to the screen.
There's really not much to pay attention to at this point. Potato has yet to find the pathway to where he needs to go to find the thing that he needs.
Meanwhile, we do have another off-stream finisher, Dr. J, PhD, coming in 12th place at a minute 50 flat. An hour 50 flat. A minute 50, we'd be having another conversation.
Yeah, we would have to try to get in a little bit of the white gloves, take a hard look at the run a little bit. And if Pedantic Potato can get through this, we'll have the piece of the puzzle, simultaneous potion fill-ups.
Yep, I mean, Malkier wanted potions, so our runners have obliged.
But get through this, Potato will have the pathway to Zelda. So, Potato coming on through. We'll see the shutter door open up in just a moment. There it is. Get your GGs in chat. Pedantic Potato has finished. With a time of 1:51:09, 13th place.
Not bad at all. Lucky number 13.
So that is just over half of the field for this Rookie Rumble 2 race. So as Special K continues on, we do want to remind that this is the second edition of the Rookie Tournament that we are putting on here for Zelda 1 Randomizer. The tournament will officially begin on July 3rd, and every week in June, the weekly race is going to be these flags. Now, we'll give a fair warning to the rookies participating next week. Melchior is going to be rolling that seed.
Oh gosh, hide yourselves. That'd be a fun one. But is Malchior also going to commentate his role? Because that makes it more fun.
We'll
Speaking
see.
of fun, we're joined by a lovely tater, Pedantic Potato. Welcome in GG's.
Thank you, thank you.
How about that nice little pathway to Zelda?
That was insane.
You gotta love a nice segmented Zelda.
I mean, I've seen segmented level 9s before, but that one, oh my god, how many staircases did I have to take there?
I think all of them.
Yeah, so I think there was a way to get from point A to point B with only needing one staircase and a lake clip, but even there, the fact that you had a one-off room to the right of the start that was guaranteed to be a magical staircase, and then that magical staircase is Zelda, that was just a 9 that was just filled with fun, and then you had the gaps in the middle that just made navigating that dungeon a lot harder.
I mean, looking at my map, I think you had to take one staircase, then you would have to do a ladder clip, and then another staircase to get to her. That's the minimal path I see. So
I think there was probably a bomb wall, because I want to say that Chaos and Eat My Steel found other ways that they only needed that one staircase at that Patra, but I'm not 100% certain of that. We haven't been paying a full enough attention with 4 screens running.
Yeah, well, either way, it was not a fun level 9, that's for sure.
Yeah, the point still remains, that was a hellacious 9. On a seed that already gave you a 6 that was about as linear as possibly can be, which is absolutely strange for a level 6. A level 7 path to the bow that was about as annoying as possibly can be as well.
I thought that was annoying that I was like, oh, if I could do a reverse block clip, I could get to that last room I want to get to, but I have to pick up the Triforce. I think, no, is that 7, or am I confusing that with
No,
7?
7's Triforce was in the bottom left corner of a
Alchementus room. Well, not
Alchementus
Alchementus room, but Alchementus was in it.
Oh, I'm thinking of 8. That's right. So 8, I'm sorry, 8 was I had to pick up the Triforce, and then I'm like, oh, but that last staircase, I gotta get that. And it was, if I recall, a heart. Which then drove me back to level 7.
So we've had 3 more finishers of the race. We've had Tilo finishing in 14th, 152.16. CD Improv has finished in 15th, 153.54. And Decoy has finished in 16th with a 154.09.
Some pretty close finishes. I do have to ask you, Tantic Potato, Mags, did you try for it at 9 and then at 10 and then finally get it later?
I think I tried for it at 9, 10, and 11. Wait, is that right? So I didn't try at 11.
It was
I didn't
great.
Try 11.
It actually was 11 though, which is funny.
Oh man.
It was just so great that you did the shaddy move and went up to try to grab it at 9. That was fun.
Yeah, I was just like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that doesn't work, but I'm already here, so. And then I was like, oh, 10. Maybe I'll be lucky enough. And then I should have stopped back at 11, but I didn't.
I just do love maybe Fred changed the coding this past week, and it's now going to be 9 hearts to get magical sword.
So I assume White Sword was power bracelet locked?
Yep.
Yeah, I saw that hint about it's near the desert, so then I checked everything around the desert, and I said, oh, there's only 2 squares near the desert I can't open.
Yep, and the power bracelet was a floor item deep in 8.
Yep, which I did get.
Oh, you did? Okay.
And a Wizrope Happy 8 to nonetheless.
Yeah, that was. By the time I got it, I think I had mags already. So I was like, don't care.
Makes sense. Special K trying to maneuver this 7 with the bow in it. Unfortunately, he gets the wrong end of a Wizrope Beam.
Yeah, that one, I mean, I would not have made it through. Well, I had mags, and that really helped.
And we do have Theolatilo in chat talking about the experiences, including that PB-locked white sword. And yeah, we do agree. That was just unfortunate luck that this is something that can happen. There's no way to guarantee that the white sword can be not item blocked. As much as we wish we could. As much as we wish we could.
Yeah, that would be a nice feature request for this tournament.
see if Fred can't do that. Unless if he can't, then he'll just shout her son of a monkey.
All the monkeys.
Billick has finished in 17th place with a 156.31.
GG's. Oh, get the clock! Get the clock! There we go. Woo! And the fairy to boot. That's gotta feel good.
So when you get a clock off a red Wizrobe, your first enemy that you should kill is a blue Wizrobe. You wanna know why?
Tell us about counting.
Well, you see, the clock on a red Wizrobe means that your consecutive or your global counter is at 3. The next item in the blue Wizrobe enemy group, which also is the same as the red Moblins, also the red Tektites and the red Octoroks, and a few other enemies. The 4 can give you a chance of getting a fairy to spawn. So if you get a clock off an enemy that normally drops bombs, try to kill something like a blue Wizrobe next, you might get 3 hearts out of it. Alright, so Special K is 1 room away, but unfortunately you can't get that from here. Even if
thank
those
goodness
bombs
there's a bomb
entice you
drop
to.
at least. Whew.
Yeah, but you can't get that from here.
Yeah,
That's where you gotta
people
go
know it.
all the way around to get to the bow room.
Yeah, this path was just terrible to the bow.
I did not enjoy it.
Nobody enjoyed it.
We did. We did watching it.
Okay.
I was just happy it was the bow when I finally got there, because I had not gotten the dungeon item out of 6, which was the last thing for me to find.
Ah, the raft. Yep.
Which there was a nice little hint about the raft in level 4, but only if you bombed to the right of start. Which would require you to know that there was a room to the right of start.
No, go north. Go north. No, go north.
He's looking at the mini-map, has decided, I want those rupees, but I'm gonna go to the left.
Yeah,
Oh, no, you went right. Whew.
I made the trade-off. I said, I could go get the book, but I'm really liking this wand, so I'm not going to.
If it's maps versus fire, what is your poison?
Yeah, I decided that it was too good of offense for I needed it, and I could live without the maps.
Right. Go up. Go up. Go up. That was good combat by Special K in that room.
Yeah. They are definitely showing some promise.
Now, I'm gonna ask you the same question I asked our first 2 finishers, Potato Potato. If you had one hint of advice for people that are in the Rookie Rumble 2, what would it be?
Only one? I can only give one piece of advice.
Only one for now. We don't want to overload them with information.
I'll give you a moment to think about it while I tell you that Equations 19 has finished in 18th place with a time of 2:01:07. GG's.
I guess I'm going to have to say tracking, because especially with these double dip levels, if you haven't tracked things, you're going to have a lot of rework to do when you get there.
That's a very good point. Tracking is very important.
Solid work with these blue Wizrobes here.
Yeah,
If
staying
I
on the
can give
half tiles, staying behind them. Yeah.
If I could give a second piece of advice, it's once you have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14... Once you have 15... Wait, is that... No, it's 14 hearts. Once you have 14 hearts, go check for mags.
That is true.
And not a number less.
All right, you only have a few rooms left, Special K.
Yep.
If I'm right.
Well, kill the Lamos first.
True.
So this is the red candle.
Gonna take it. You earned that red candle. You take that red candle.
Also, GG's to DK9146, who has finished in 19th place, a time of 2:02:29.
All right, a bunch of our rookies starting to finish, which is fun to see. We have 6 people left. If a lot of these folks have been using Rick's P word, practicing a bunch. We've had a bunch of community rolled seeds where we're tracking completion and showing you where you land on some charts, just so you can see, like, was this seed bad? Was it just me? What did I do differently from somebody else? So it's been quite fun.
All right, here comes the bow for Special K,
One more room.
who will come into this room with a dispatch of these little gels, and we'll have the bow right about now.
You gotta love that out of all the nasty dungeons, it's gels that guarded the bow.
Yeah, that was about the one saving grace about this seed. The one. So I guess as we were getting closer and closer towards the end of this thing, where again can people go to get more information about the Rookie Rumble 2?
Head over to the Discord. There's lots of information. Look for the Rookie Rumble section or the Rookie Tournament section. Look for the tips, look for the sign-up info, look for the rules. Just look for all the great information being provided by people. And also, look for the volunteer link, because we will be looking for volunteers in a month.
And also big shout outs to our forerunners. Be sure to give them a follow. Eat My Steel, Pandemic Potatoes, Special K 3782, and Chaos Finale. Also big thank you to Kiros1, who's been clicking the buttons and making things appear on the screen. We do appreciate our trackers.
For sure, they have to have eagle eyes to catch everything that we miss while we're laughing about practice and counting.
What do people have against Toto?
I don't know. Where did that hint or that community saying even come from, I wonder?
I have no idea. Some of these ones that Fred have come up with over the years are mind-boggling.
But it is a good song. I'm not gonna deny it. Maybe that should be my next recorder song, is Learn Rosanna.
You know, they say there's no time like the present.
That's why it's a gift. Alright. We are in level 9. Nice thing is, we do have a good sword. We do have silvers, we have a ring. Just a matter of finding our way through this trolley level. This is Goma Central, isn't it?
Better this than Patra Central.
Yeah. I did love, though, that the single staircase to lead you to Zelda was a Patra staircase.
Yeah. Alright, so Special K is just going to go ahead and walk on over this way. There's the compass that tells you how to get to or where Princess is. They ain't gonna tell you how to get there, though. So, Decoy in chat, one of our runners, said, I never found the White Sword. White Sword was at the Power Bracelet spot south of the Fairy Fountain. There, near the Wood Sword was located.
Yep, sadly blocked.
Yeah, it was Power Bracelet blocked this seed.
But nice that Mags did roll down to 11. That's for sure.
Alright, Special K is about to hear a roar.
And goes in with full health, which is great. I think he might have been the fastest to find Ganon out of our on-stream runners, potentially, right?
I want to say yes. The others kind of got pushed aside by taking staircases. There's one hit.
Yep, I completely endorse the hide yourself in a corner and just swing. There are tutorials out there about how to fight Ganon when he goes his pathing, but I'm a corner gal.
One thing you do need to do is be a little careful, though. That health is starting to get down there to a level that can get rather
Dicey?
rough. But I think we're down to 1 hit. Yeah, there we are.
Very nice, Special K.
Special K got through it. So now it's time to find the annoying path to Princess Zelda.
Yep. Gotta love that Patra room.
So we're going to take staircase number 1. The answer is not there.
Ah, yeah, that's right. This one brings you down this way. Ah, yes. The hidden wall masters. Always love those.
Hey, I think those wall masters are trying to help there. They're going, you don't need to be here. Let me take you back to start. You can find another path.
All the wall masters were doing were hiding the only ways that you could find bomb dropping enemies in this 9.
When you put it that way, they're not as nice.
Yeah. I think there was only 2 rooms in this 9 that actually had bomb dropping red Gurias.
Yeah, there was the one open staircase that you had to bomb into at the bottom somewhere.
Nice block clip there by Special K.
Gotta watch your health. Make sure you use that potion if you need to. Go right, go right. Ah. That is true. Wall masters are health droppers as well, so that helps.
Wall masters are part of the rupee dropping group, so you'll have an opportunity to get health off them on the 2 and 5 on the global counter.
True. Uh-oh, we are getting short on bombs here. Speaking of bomb droppers. Oh, we're like 1 room away.
Oh, they're talking about the up and A aspect.
Go, 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 go. Go down.
Yeah.
Can
So
you bomb down this room?
you can't bomb down from this room. This is where you need to do the ladder. Oh no, you
Oh, you
can
can.
bomb.
Man? Oh,
Well, I guess we didn't need the ladder clip, but this is
Oh,
the room
no!
that Special K
No!
needs to
Go
clear
back!
out.
You have to kill that room. Go back.
Well, here's the thing. Special K doesn't know that this is a forced magical staircase at this point.
True.
Here's the red ring.
You'll take it. Yep. Boo-doo-doo-doo. We have jewelry.
I make no regrets. It's 2 hours in at this point.
Now, maybe the fact that he has no bombs will help guide him to kill that Patra.
Let's
Kill
see.
the Patra! I'm telegraphing it to you. Kill the Patra! Kill the Patra! You have the ring. Kill the Patra. Oh, oh! Do it! Do it! Do it! Kill him!
Just remember to switch over to your potion if you do get bopped 4 times, or not 4 times, 3 times. Oh no, yeah, it is
It's easier though.
7 times.
All right, push the block.
There
push
we
the block,
go.
Push the block. Push the block. Yeah.
There we go.
That was, I think, one of the faster level 9s out of all of our on-screen runners.
I will say this has been a pretty solid 9 for Special
yeah.
K. Get your GGs in chat. Special K has finished with a 2:12:35.
Yeah, coming in at
Good for 20th place.
GG's.
And with that, everyone has finished, and we'll do the Rookie Rumble Seeds once again next week. So we do invite you to join us If you're not a racer, you can join us by being right here on one of the Speed Gaming channels, 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific.
Yeah, come into the booth. Have a good time. Let's see. And we are joined by Special K. Oh, now we're not joined by Special K. He left. Come back!
I am going to assume that they're not ready to join us just yet.
I feel like Rose in Titanic at the end when she's calling for the boat. Come back! Come back! Spoiler alert for those who haven't seen Titanic, I guess. There
Hello?
we go. Welcome in, Special K. GG's.
Thanks, Jess. Do you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Hi, Rick. Good to
Pretty
talk with-
solid 9 for you, all things considering, given the fact that it was a magical staircase to get there.
Yeah, I decided that I was going to travel 9 to find Ganon, and then after I found Ganon, well, I found the compass, so I knew that. So I was just going to take every staircase after that, try to get me closer because I was low on bombs.
Worked out for you. If you want to look at some of the other runners we had on this, it did become like a trivial thing because of all the issues that 9 presented our runners. I think a couple things I would have to say in regards to your run. First of all, you did show some moments of just absolutely being able to crush those blue whiz robes. Your thoughts about the seed overall?
Yeah, that was something. When I play, there's a large chance that the seed's going to go sideways because I'm not the greatest at combat, but at times I felt good about fighting things. At some points I remembered how to use bombs, and things confuse me, but if there's anything that I am when I play, I'm stubborn, and I really don't care if there's heavy combat. I'll do it eventually, so I was just waiting on to get a blue ring or something to help me, and I was convinced that the blue sword was at the burnt bush north of 1 because that's where the desert is. But then once that was the secret, I'm like, oh, it's behind the power bracelet, dang it. And that helped me out for a bit, but
Yeah.
I got through it eventually.
Yeah, there was definitely a bit mean hiding the white sword behind a block. but no, like Rick was saying, especially in, I think, 7, the last level you were in, the blue wizard combat that you were doing was really great.
Yeah, and I also remember, like, you could half-tile them at some point. Like,
Mm-hmm.
at some point, it was just like, yeah, I'm going to hide in the door, I'm going to bomb them. Wait, I got to do other things. Wait, half-tile works, I think, so...
Yeah, the half tile is one of your better friends there in regards to whiz robes, and you showed that off after a while, which was nice and impressive. And the one thing, obviously, I would have to recommend for you is your 8 could have been... let's just say that I'm sure you feel it too, that you spent a lot of time in that 8.
Oh yeah, I spent lots of times in dungeons, sometimes to a lot of my detriment. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't.
Mhm.
I have, the way I play, I don't like gambling. I'm going to go through things until I find them.
Right.
A lot of the times it's to my detriment. Sometimes it's to my benefit. Like if I would have gone through 7 the first time correctly and gotten the bow early, then that would have worked out good, but I couldn't make heads or tails of 7. And yeah.
I think really the seed picked up for you leaps and bounds once you got that ladder out of 4.
Yeah. Really, the wand helped me the most. That's when I felt like I could actually do things, because I very much like the wand. It's fun.
It is fond and wand. It is fun to have basically perma beams for all enemies except for a couple.
Yeah.
So I'll let you ask the same question that you asked the other 3 there, Jess, and then we'll start to wrap things up for this evening.
Yeah, I asked the other 3, since they all are ones that have run some more seeds, kind of what their tips would be for our rookies. Even though you are part of our Rookie Rumble yourself, do you have anything that you'd kind of take out of this seed that you're going to apply towards your next seeds that others might benefit from?
Really, my thoughts are just you need to play a style that works for you, and my style is not the fastest, but I'm okay with that. You're better off doing what you're comfortable doing rather than trying to do something that may be better. If you're going to struggle doing that, like, I just want to get things. I want to know where things are. That works for me. It may be slower, but sometimes it works, and I'm happy with that. So, and practice combat. The Ancient Dungeons ROM hack by Arm Poly is good combat practice. So, just try to shore up what your struggles are and do your best.
Solid tips there.
Very much so. Very much so. So GG's to you and GG's to all of the runners that have run in this race. We do have one more finish before we get on out of here. Violina 23 has finished with a time of 2:16:49, which means that there are 3 runners that still remain in this race. Money Mercs, Nick has a game, and Why Do You Look, who are still battling it out here as well. So thank you very much, everyone, for joining us again next week, and every Sunday here in June will be the Rookie Rumble 2 flag sets. So a great opportunity for rookies to see where they stand each and every weeks as we get ready for the Rookie Rumble 2 tournament that begins at the beginning of July. Looking forward to it, Jess.
Yeah, me too. I'm really excited to see what the new crop of rookies will bring. And I mean, I came from the last crop of rookies, so it's been a lot of fun, and I look forward to seeing you all improve.
And you did pretty fine in the last major tournament that we had. So, you've grown leaps and bounds.
Well, thank you. I didn't win, but I still had a good time. That's most important.
That's the thing that matters the most. All right. For Kiros, also for It's Always Sus, who does the setup for this race. And for Just Andy, for our runners here, Emai Steel, Pendantic Potato, Special K, and Chaos Finale, I'm Adorado Rick saying thank you for joining us. If you want to learn more about the Rookie Rumble 2, you can visit the Z1 Art Discord, and we'll see you next Sunday.